Smooth just went off on Crone and hauled her to the pits of misery after she unloaded him and ran right back to Blueface. This came just after Cran unfollowed him on IG and got the tattoo eliminated that she had of him as per the roads. Smooth laments, truly allowing Crane an opportunity in any. Casey thought she was truly over Blue and was currently enamored with him, yet turns out he was only a pawn in the game. I'm persuaded as of now Blue has done some kind of voodoo to keep Crane snared on in him, since this isn't ordinary. This man has called out to her out of her on various occasions with entire various names, took steps to put a controlling request on her kid, put his hands on her, and is still effectively denying being Crone Jor's father. Yet she actually chose to dump Smooth and go right back to him. You can't make this up, okay? So on the off chance that you've been staying aware of Gan's muddled love life, you know she's been flapping her gums several months, presently guaranteeing shit over Blueface, and even ventured to conceal the tattoo that she had of him on her neck. Say greetings, is how you feeling about it? You assume you figure I can do it, definitely without a doubt. Dark rose. She dark rose. I don't need a dark rose. Could you just put a crossed-in face starting there on? She began taking her relationship with Smooth much more genuinely and started showing up with him wherever they were spotted at the club, a couple of times having significant PDA minutes like the second. And they were trapped in the club kissing energetically. B-play, where Graya took things considerably further when she showed up in his music video for his tune Cloud 9 to anyway. Blueface slipped his direction back into her life again a couple of days prior when he fooled her into coming to his home by telling her he needed to invest energy with Ganjar. He wound up going after her the second she showed up, and she left with a lot of injuries. I pull up on the Blueface since he going carry on like you know. To see your child, it's socking me in my stomach right in front of me, telling me get out the vehicle, Pac. I ain't get out the vehicle yet, cause I'm staying here like what you on coos. He should be tanked, so he feeling himself yet in a real sense, socking me. I'm attempting to get out the vehicle with his child. He's punching me while I got the son in my grasp. Show them your horrendous hands. Show them your ridiculous hands. You got a guilty conscience. Begin socking me with your child in your grasp, brah. My hand is shaking like brother. No, don't carry on like you really want to see your child just to sock me. No, brother. No one need to. I got Reese you saying where you at all kind. No, brother, don't put my kid on the camera. Take a gander at this odd glance at this peculiar then when I attempt to run this over, brother. I promise to God like he believe I'm moronic. Like okay cool, no doubt the became on drugs, brother. It's 7-0 AEF. In the first part of the day, okay. You're not in the studio, you're not doing nothing. You asked me where I'm at just to play with me. After this entire wreck of many individuals hauled Blueface to rottenness via virtual entertainment for wrecking her like that and told Crone to avoid him, she even made a remix of provocative red tune F My Child Daddy where she dissed him for being a low-life father. Certain individuals said even perhaps the actual quarrel would have been what made Crane at last quit return Ning to Blueface and center around her relationship with Smooth. Yet we as a whole realize there's nothing in this world that Blue will do that will make her not run back to him. Truth be told, only a couple of days after she went off on him for putting his hands on her tails started whirling via virtual entertainment about her separation with Smooth and going right back to Blue. These bits of gossip began after individuals saw that she had unfollowed Smooth on IG and erased every last bit of her posts of him from her page. Smooth later went on IG and, true to form, individuals overwhelmed his remarks segment with inquiries regarding Crone hopping him, yet he overlooked all that and happened about his business as though things couldn't get any more chaotic. Crane likewise continued live and uncovered that she disposed of the tattoo that she had of Smooth on her arm, saying she was currently single. Goodness, why you put the spot like that? Up soon after the fresh insight about the separation, Ian began circumventing individuals, began contemplating whether perhaps she parted ways with him since he didn't openly protect her when Blue put his hands on her. Certain individuals likewise guaranteed that perhaps Smooth was the person who parted ways with her since he was worn out on her child mom child daddy show with Blue. One individual said Smooth is a super low-key sort of fellow. He presumably doesn't have any desire to be in the blend of her and Blueface show constantly and isolates himself from it. She appears to be chilled and ladylike around him, yet every other week dramatization with her child daddy is crazy. I would have let her be too, someone else said, Blueface, so possessive, and I comprehend the reason why he pulled away from Crone. Give now is the ideal time and they will be back together anyway. Word on the road is Cran is truly the person who parted ways with K Smooth, and he's exceptionally irritated about it now. On the off chance that you all didn't know, Blue and Jaden severed the commitment a couple of days prior and reported that they're presently single. Blue conceded that the main justification for why he proposed to Jaden, in any case, was to satisfy her in the midst of her fight with Cran. However, she was all the while acting bizarre, so he didn't actually want to remain drew into her. Yet it was to fulfill Jaden right, so after I finish doing this and I see that she's alls as yet not blissful, now I'm troubled that check out no doubt like I just went got this game, got on one knee. I'm spreading the word I'm not doing now. You feel me, so when I do this, you actually like or dislike, you actually behaving as you could do without me for genuine then. Clearly I'm going resemble okay. Well, I suppose you realize I don't have the foggest idea. Your opinion on something to that effect, so that is where I truly got like switched off and I sort of resembled, okay, you're not actually you, most likely not gonna be my better half assuming you got a ring, and you about to leave with Rock and like not pick up the telephone and record my telephone as you doing that Rock. Does you get me yet? Do you believe she's been holding on to play you? However, like was this something you think she been plotting in light of the fact that is it? I mean, you can't affirm I figure, what do I assume? I imagine that I assume I feel that Jayin could do without me, like she cherishes me obviously, yet I don't think she enjoys me, so it's like We've been managing each other this whole time, and it's practically similar to look, I'ma keep it genuine with you, Jason, with you. I proposed to Jayen to fulfill her. I realized that would satisfy her, so my entire goal with everything to the extent that Jaden was not to make Rock frantic, but rather now with respect to Jaden. She didn't straightforwardly answer this yet. She spread the word about it that she was currently single and just centered around getting her cash up. No, I'm single, we out have it. Some good times praising the new year, getting this cash, you feel me? We colleagues and we co-nurturing, and we going to make the best circumstance to be greater, better than the lady I was, a superior mother, and have some good times, put myself first. You feel me? Thank you. And well, with both Blueface and Cran being single, it was inevitable before they connected up. This likewise makes sense of why Cran unexpectedly said a final farewell to a smooth and concealed his take. Too so quick, she was never enamored with that man. He had in every case just been a bounce back till Blue left Jaden and returned to her now with respect to K Smooth, despite the fact that he didn't openly respond to the separation. Sources guarantee things truly got very warmed among him and Cran. When she unloaded him, he was truly pissed and had a sold-out outlook on Cran pursuing back to Blue all that he did to her. It seems like Cran burned through his time in an unbeneficial relationship as expected. Connected individuals had their own feedback to give about this entire wreck, and they burned through no time circulating them out like this individual who said we should be straightforward. We as a whole realized Cran was never going to leave Blue. We recently continued being Dulu and compelling ourselves to think they were over one another. Someone else said we realized Cran wasn't letting Blue be, she simply had to move away to be in charge of her profit, since when she was with him she was unable to get things done for her family. Yet presently, she's in Target and Walmart blowing a pack on them. Yet presently, I need to have insight into your viewpoints. What do you all think about Crowan unloading K Smooth? And do you all truly believe she will be back with Blue after all that he did to her and her kid? You all been understood what to do. Tell me your contemplations in the remarks segment down underneath, and remember to click here to watch this other extremely untidy video.